Welcome everybody to another edition of Illuminati News Hour podcast show right here on Illuminati Radio Podcast with your host, Pastor Michael Smith, and co-host, Sister Big Brim, Sister Harvey. And I don't think Brother Monday came in yet. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Hit that bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified when we drop this breaking news on you. Make sure you guys hit that like button as well. And don't forget, every night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got the Bible study class. That's over on the Bible study class page, which is 90.1 Israelite Radio. That's 90.1 Israelite Radio on Facebook. So Wendy Williams, so-called married? She need to stop lying. She really do. Do you really think somebody gonna put a ring on that? Sister Harvey. Sister Harvey. Sister Big Brett. Sister Harvey?
Yeah, just dropped my call when you were talking.
Oh, okay.
Let me go back.
Okay.
That's Facebook.
Make sure you guys hit that like button as you guys come in here.
And no, I don't think nobody gonna marry her when she get married. No.
Yeah. Who in the hell gonna? I mean, come on now. How you doing? I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? If you marry that, you might as well just marry any old damn man that wants to be a woman. You might as well, because that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You're marrying a drag. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just go ahead and marry any... if you marry that, you might as well marry Holiday Heart. You know who Holiday Heart is? Yeah. If you marry... Exactly. If you marry Wendy Williams, you might as well go ahead and put the ring on Holiday Heart's finger, too. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. You know. But anyway, let's go ahead and hear this.
Wendy Williams isn't married to an NYPD officer named Henry, despite the claim. Wendy Williams' excitement got the best of her. The former daytime talk show host claimed to Hollywood Unlocked founder Jason Lee that she secretly married a New York police department officer named Henry. But I tell you how we can
know if this is real or not. Wendy Williams, Mr. Man, Mr. Window. I tell you how you can prove to the world that you're married. The same way you went to Jason Lee, the controlled, paid-off media agent, the same way you went to him to tell him so that he can tell the world that you're married, it's the same way you can screenshot a marriage of the marriage certificate from the state which you was married in. That would make sense, wouldn't it, Mr. Man? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Man, I'm looking for the man in the mirror. Oh, yeah. I'm asking Wendy to change his ways. Yeah. Come on, you know what I'm saying? That's Wendy Williams right there. You know what I'm saying? If only Wendy can just, you know what I'm saying, instead of going to Jason Lee and telling Jason Lee to tell the world that you got married, show the receipts, Wendy Williams. You should know everything about receipts because you had a long-standing Wendy Williams show telling on everybody with receipts. So now the tables is turned, Wendell. We want to see the receipts. Go ahead.
But her rep says she spoke too soon. That's inaccurate. Wendy Selby tells Page 6 exclusively she is excited about a new relationship and probably got carried away in the conversation.
Don't nobody want to damn be in a relationship with that, nor do anybody wants to hit that. You need to stop it, Wendell Williams. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just, you know what I'm saying, marry your vibrator. Because that's the only thing that wants to hit you. Anyway, go ahead.
And then, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. What am I telling you? Wait a minute, Pastor.
What happened? It jumped?
Yeah, and it went to another story.
Oh,
In
Lord.
this particular story.
It did
talking
the,
about different women.
it did the same thing it does the Sister Brooks phone.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Mm.
Don't be doing that, Pastor. No,
No, you know that's what it does the Sister Brooks phone.
No. Okay?
Yeah, that's what it did. It always do that. What did Sister Brooks say? It jumped. It jumped to another story. That's what Sister Brooks says. Always say that.
I ain't never seen it do that. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. The rep say she spoke too soon. That's inaccurate. Williams Selby tells Page 6 exclusively she is excited about a new relationship, probably got carried away in conversation. For as whether Williams' mystery man is, in fact, a cop, Selby adds, Wendy doesn't wish to disclose details at the moment. Then why would you say all of that then if you don't want to disclose the detail? On Tuesday night, Lee recalled...
Because she needs publicity. She needs to stay in the spotlight because, like we reported previously, she's supposed to be having a podcast coming.
You know what happened to that?
Yeah, exactly. The same reason why Blueface boxing match was canceled. Not enough people was interested in watching Blueface. The same way Wendy Williams got to have some publicity so that she can get enough people to be interested in her podcast so that Spotify can offer her a nice bag. See? That's how that works. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to create a podcast, but it's another thing to be sponsored by a streaming service to help promote your podcast. And that's what Wendy Williams wants. Go ahead.
And then what get me, it's one thing to say you married, but then you say what his occupation is. You want everybody to know that he's a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
What's that about? Anyway.
She needs somebody to arrest her. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's her role-playing partner. You know, when she be cruising them male escort ads. That's what she be looking for. I want a police officer because I want somebody to arrest me. Ain't nobody arrest your Sasquatch ass. You better, you know what I'm saying? You need to stop it.
That's not nice. On Tuesday night, Lee recalled his phone call with Williams, 58, who told him she was lying. She was flying to Los Angeles later this week. I'm sorry. But also has some other bombshell news. She says, I'm married. I'm like, what? She's like, I got married. The podcast host recalled of their back and forth.
What I just say? The podcast host. I don't make this up. She told you. I told you. Go ahead.
I'm like, you got married? When? She like, I got married last week. Williams appeared to have pension with police officers. Oh, she loved police officers? As a 2019 report claimed, she was dating a former cop and criminal justice expert named Dr. Darren Porter. However, he later denied the relationship. Oh, boy. It's flattering to hear, but it's not the case. He told us, I am in a relationship. I just worked security for her for a couple of weeks after she filed for divorce from Kevin Hunter. This what he's saying. He works security.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't no damn police. While understandably in disbelief, Lee also shared that Williams told him she had instructed her publicist to keep her entire family away from her, except for her son, for at least a year, and that her American Express credit card no longer works because her finances remain under Wells Fargo control. They still got her money passed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what the Jewish people, you know what I'm saying? She was supposed to do a sacrifice on the 7th month and the 20th day when she's supposed to be premiering on the season finale of her 13th episode. She was supposed to appear on the 7th month, which was September 20th. She didn't come up with that sacrifice. So therefore, you don't come up with a sacrifice, the hook-nosed bastard, you know what I'm saying, takes your money. Well, a.k.a. Wells Fargo. That's how that works. Now she's lying to get some publicity for her podcast. Wendy Williams, it don't work, Wendy Williams. Ain't nobody want to tune into your podcast. Don't nobody really want to tune into your show. But you know what I'm saying? They had no choice because every time they turn on the TV and they go from one, let's see what's on. Oh, here's something that's interesting. She's talking about Janet Jackson. Let's see what this man talking about Janet Jackson about. So that's the only reason why people watch you, because you was on primetime TV. Ain't nobody watching you on cable. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody voluntarily downloading a podcast starring Wendy Williams show. No, we don't want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? We barely want to see you. You know what I'm saying? Every time we see you, you got that wig cocked to the side like you in a church somewhere. Somebody's grandmama and shit. Anyway, that was it, Sister Harvey?
No, it's more.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
The bank told, the whole
That's something. Wendy Williams, the ghost of Wendy Williams is getting into my phone and messing up the damn audio. Yeah, that's the ghost of Wendy Williams. Stop, Wendy Williams. Stop messing with my devices. Go ahead. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Wendy Williams. Look at it.
What was she out of her mind?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? She was out of her mind. That's what that means. Please be advised. What is it saying? Please be advised that Wendy is not in agreement with the appointment of a financial guardian by the court. Williams' former attorney shared with Page 6 in May. Wendy has been very clear that she doesn't want a financial guardian to tell her what she can and cannot do with her money. Williams' case against Wells Fargo remains ongoing, but a spokesman for the bank previously denied any allegation of improper action.
Anyway, that's it, Sister Harvey. That's it. Wendy Williams. Have you gotten any sponsors for your podcast? Is that what this is? This is a last-ditch effort to gather some national attention so that you can bring your podcast idea to Spotify and say, listen, we want $2.5 million. I got a podcast show. Or Apple. You are looking for some sponsorship. That's what you're looking for. People, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for some sponsorship. Because you notice when they announced she have a podcast, they didn't announce who was she sponsored by. You know, when you hear these celebrities who announce that they got a podcast, they'll tell you who it's sponsored by. Either it's Spotify, or is it Apple, or is it any other streaming service. You didn't hear Wendy Williams' podcast being sponsored by nobody. Nobody knows the trouble Wendy's in. Nobody knows but Wendy. Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams. You suck, Wendy. Both ways. Anyway, all right, that's going to wrap that up. I want to thank you for tuning in, logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour podcast show right here on Illuminati Podcast with your host, Pastor Michael Smith, co-host Sister Harvey, and Sister Big Brim. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. Turn that notification bell right here. Hit that like button as well. And don't forget, if you want to tune into the nightly Bible study class, that's every night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's every night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Facebook, 90.1 Israelite Radio. That's 90.1 Israelite Radio. Yeah.